take place in different locations. On other releases, some have all taken place in one place. Others, they have been in different places, but there you can see the Hamas fighters have gathered. With me is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. So Mohamed, just outline what we're expecting to happen today.
Yes, Nikki, what we're expecting that in Deir al-Balah, where these pictures are coming, we expect to see the release of some of the hostages, at least in the coming time. As you can see, these scenes, it's like a military parade, actually. There are tens of Hamas fighters with arms. Some of these arms, Al-Ghul arm that they developed locally, and also the Al Yassin 105, also anti-armored missile that they managed to hit some Israeli tanks with them. And on the stage there is a word saying the ultimate victory, which is the famous word from Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister. So and you can see these Toyota brand new cars that we don't know how on earth they managed to get to Gaza while the Israeli forces is besieging Gaza from everywhere. It's absurd scene. Deir al-Balah, Nikki, is the area where the Israeli forces did not work much during this war because they were believing that most of the hostages are in Deir al-Balah. So most of the Israeli forces worked in the north, in Jabalia and Beit Lahia, Beit Hanun, and in Khan Yunis and in Rafah in the south, where the previous releases has happened. This is the first time the release happened in the middle of Gaza, in Deir al-Balah, where the Israeli forces, as you can see, buildings are still intact. The Israeli forces did not work much in this area, so we're expecting this release to happen soon. On the other elements of the deal, also we can speak that Hamas and the Palestinians in general are complaining that Israel does not complaining to the humanitarian element in the deal, as they didn't allow tents to come. So the people who returned back from the south to the north, they're still living in the between rubbles. They don't have tents, they don't have these mobile homes, and they didn't get the bulldozers to remove the rubbles.
And we should, of course, say, as well as the hostage exchange, assuming this goes to plan, there will later be Palestinian prisoners will be released from Israeli prisons.
Of course, there are 183 Palestinians who will be released from the Israeli prisons. 111 from them are from Gaza. The others are from the West Bank and Jerusalem. And we understand that the Israeli authorities managed now to collect many of these Palestinians from many prisons to the Ofar prison in the West Bank, in the brink of releasing them after this release would happen. We also expect tomorrow that Israel would dismantle the Netzarim corridor that is separating the south of Gaza from the north of Gaza, and this is a very big moment because that corridor was really preventing people from going from south to the north. This also will mean that the Palestinians that will move from the south, from the north to the north, will not searched if this corridor would be dismantled.
Okay, Mohamed, for the moment, thank you very much. We are going to keep an eye on these live pictures from Deir al-Balah in central Gaza, and as soon as we see any activity, we will return to them.